Hey guys, and welcome to a new video. So I have some really good news about Riven, which you guys are gonna like, but we also have some really bad news about Riven, which we will also get into. First of all, the new meta build, the one build that we've been all playing and that we have all heard about, the crit Riven build is getting buffed, guys. For those people who don't know what the crit Riven build is, I have made a guide for it a few days ago, so make sure you check that out. But anyway, back to the main point of the video. The Essence Reaver is getting buffed, guys. It's being increased from 65 AD to 70 AD now. This is a very big buff, and this might potentially make the Essence Reaver one of the best items to go for as the first item of the game. Before the change of the Essence Reaver, this item was not really worth buying for unless you would go for the full crit build, because if you had 65 AD and you don't really get those crits, you're not gonna have a fun time in your game. But now with this buff coming to the Essence Reaver, you only have to buy this item for 3,200 gold. You're gonna have a total of 20% CDR from this item, as well as a raw damage of about 70 AD, and you're gonna have an extra of 25% chance of being able to crit. This item might potentially be the best item to go for, not just for the crit driven build, but also for all the other builds that you currently go for. This was the good news about the Riven changes coming to the patch 9.10, but there's also some really bad news coming, which we are going to get into right now. They are changing the one and only keystone that Riven is using right now. The one keystone I'm talking about is Conqueror. Basically, the moment that you stack up your Conqueror entirely, you will be able to lifesteal with about 10%, and you're also going to convert 10% of your damage into true damage. But they are changing that now. They are going to change the lifesteal as well as the true damage into 8% instead of 10%. I do understand why they are nerfing Conqueror right now, because this keystone is super OP at the moment, especially on Riven. This is super broken. Everybody is playing Riven with Conqueror right now just because of how OP it is. But does this mean that this is gonna be the end of Conqueror on Riven? It's not. Let's say that you have been in a fight as the Riven against a Darius, an example. You've done a total of about 1000 damage, and 10% of that damage is being converted into true damage. That's going to be a total of 100 damage with true damage done, and instead of 100 damage, that's going to be 80 damage right now. It might seem like really big numbers, but at the end of the day, it's not really too bad. Take in consideration that true damage goes through armor and magic resist, don't forget that, and also Riven can proc the Conqueror super easily. Just doing a double cast, you will be able to get the Conqueror proc so super fast and easily. So don't worry, in the next patch you can still go on and play Conqueror. It's still gonna be great and you don't have to worry at all. But anyway, I want to go on to the next change which is coming in the next patch. I'm sure like 90% of you guys have already heard about this, and the one thing that we will talk about is the Riven nerfs as well as the Riven buffs, which is coming to the next patch. So Riven's Q is getting buffed, which is honestly a really great thing. You can now actually scale it just by leveling it up with your points, but they are also nerfing her E with about 4 seconds. I've already been creating a video about this about almost a week ago, but people are still confused whether this is a good buff or a good nerf. Some people don't understand what this Riven change is like. The nerf on the shield on Riven is a really bad thing. I do understand that you guys say that, especially if you are playing Riven against cannon or any kind of ranged matchups. It's probably gonna feel even worse for you. But the thing that you guys need to understand is that those kind of matchups that you have been playing, they have already been bad for you. All this time that you have played Riven against any kind of those ranged matchups, it has already been bad for you. If you find yourself in a game right now where you play Riven against a cannon, you're gonna find yourself sitting under the tower for 10 minutes straight, waiting for opportunities to arise from the ground. That's literally how the matchup is like right now. With this change coming to the shield, it's gonna make no difference. You're literally gonna do the exact same thing, but this time you're gonna have to make a decision when you're gonna have to shield and when you don't. You're gonna have much better spacing, and you're gonna have to make much better decisions with your shield. But in any other kind of matchup, like melee for example, let's talk about Riven against Aurelia, there's not really that much changing. If you want to do short trade combos, then yes, you will have to wait a little longer for your shield to come back. But in terms of extra damage, this is where the Q buffs comes in. As long as you extend your Q, basically waiting for your Q to almost expire, doing that all over again until you reach the third Q, you're actually gonna feel very little difference in a melee matchup like Aurelia as an example. Your shield is gonna be gone, but you're gonna have your Q up a lot more often, so that's gonna compensate, and that will also make matchups like Aurelia a lot easier. You're gonna have a lot more damage, you're gonna be able to spam your Q a lot more often, and this is what the change makes it so perfect again. All in all, the Riven changes are super exciting. I don't think you guys have to worry with the changes that are coming. Look at this like another way of playing Riven in another fresh way. A new way of playing Riven where you can spam your Q more often, but you do have less shields. Anyway, this was all of the stuff that I wanted to talk about, which is coming to the next patch, guys. All in all, everything is super exciting, and there's definitely a lot of things changing, which will make things so much more fun. Anyway, with this all being said, guys, I want to talk about something different, something special, something I wanted to talk about for a long time, but I haven't done that quite yet. Yesterday and today is a very special video, guys, because yesterday it's exactly half a year ago since the return to this YouTube channel. Basically, half a year ago, I created this video, which was called the Season 9 Advanced Riven Combo Guide. And the moment I created that video, that was the return of the YouTube channel. That's where I promised myself I would create videos every single day. At the time, I've only had 1,400 subs, guys. That's right, I've only had 1,400 subs. I wasn't really known in the community. Nobody really knew me because I never create videos. After the creation of the video about the Advanced Riven Combo Guide, I've created a few other Riven videos, and those videos really popped off. Those videos are the videos that really got me into the YouTube community. All of the videos I create after that, all of those videos, they have blown up, and currently, just exactly half a year later, guys, we are now at 27k subs. I would never have imagined getting to 27k subs in only half a year amount of time, guys. I just want to thank you guys for sticking to my channel. Thank you so much for being here, and thank you so much for coming down to my live stream, making comments, liking all of my videos, doing everything to exist to my channel. I really want to thank you guys for that. Every single day I create videos, guys. I make that video, I read the comments. I go have dinner, I read the comments. I'm gonna go to bed and sleep, but before I sleep, I read the comments. The thing is that you guys are the key to keep me going. Every single day I create a video, I read everything, and it just motivates me to keep going every single day, over and over again. So now I got a few things to say, guys. First of all, I'm gonna keep uploading every single day. Every single week, I'm gonna keep going. Don't worry about that. I can promise you that, guys. We're gonna make this the greatest year ever, and we are gonna go on a grind. But second out of all, in the next month, I'm gonna do a unranked to diamond, maybe unranked to master. I will see about that. But anyway, I'm going to be uploading a lot of videos, educational, talking about every single thing I do, and we're gonna do that all the way from unranked to diamond. If the series turns out to be a lot of fun to do and a lot of people want to watch it, then I might even consider doing a unranked educational to master instead. We'll see about that. We'll see how things go, but that's something to look forward to, guys. Once again, thank you so much for being around this channel, guys. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you are looking for a high elo Riven stream, make sure you check out my stream, guys. Also, if you're looking for a nice and friendly Discord community, make sure you join my Discord server, guys. And I guess I will catch you guys up in the next video and the next stream, man. Peace.